Sim Racing Dan here with ISRA League's GTC Series Season 2 at Barber Motorsports. This is race number 6 in the season. And here we start off right in lap 1. Jerry is challenging me on the inside, beats me, and takes my position. I qualified pretty poorly for this one. I was practicing really fast the night before, but then just couldn't quite get it together when it came time to qualify. We had 40 starters here. Quite a packed track here at Barber. Alright, so we are here following Jerry. Jem is about to spin. There he goes. Jerry makes a last-ditch dodge there. Lost a lot more speed than I expected. I tapped him, went off, and that was a little bit painful. You can see the rest of the pack got ahead of us. I feel bad about tapping Jerry there. I just didn't realize he was going to leave quite that much speed behind. And the Mustang goes off. This looks like Gregory. And he gets back on the track and back into place where he should be. And it's 2 by 2. Too wide through there, through that little chicane. And I got the pass off. I don't know, is it really a chicane if you don't have to slow down for it? I'll have to look up the definition. Anyway, back to the race. Okay, so here we are, still underneath 10 laps, and this is probably around lap 5 when the V8s are just coming around to pass us. And Jem has managed to make up the time he lost through the spin and follows the V8s through on the pass as I let them by. Thank you, guys. And more V8s coming through, but not quite close enough, so since they're not really any faster through there, I almost bumped Jem there, but not quite. Did I get better exit speed? He goes right, almost into a V8. And once again, V8s passing through. We got Miata splitting the track there. And looks like Jerry lost some time. Oh no, sorry, this is Gary, not Jerry. Oh no, this is Jerry, different Jerry. There are 2 Jerrys. There's a Jerry with a J and Jerry with a G. And this is Jerry with a G ahead of me. And wasn't able to make the pass right on that lap. So we go following him around again. It looks like up ahead, I think that's Gary, who I thought... this was he looks like he went off a little bit. But anyway, back here with Jerry, following him into this really quite challenging set of turns. He's slow. I managed to pass him on the outside. That was one of those, you know, I've got barely any traction. Can I really do this? I'm committing to it. And turned out to work out. Jerry fortunately kept to the inside of the track. And there were no incidents there. Alright. There's, I believe, something coming up soon, so we're just going to follow me around here through turn 2. Keeping to the inside. Colin had some great information for us since he's raced this in the Miata in real life. Apparently the... middle of the track and outward has negative camber, so you want to keep that on the inside of that turn. Keep to the inside. Alright, well I thought something exciting was going to go on that lap. I guess it didn't. That's alright. Looks like I managed to catch up with the pack again. We got a V8 behind me, Aldo, who passes on the right here. I'm making the pass on Dean on the left, which I just executed in time to pull into a good turn entry. And I'm able to keep Dean behind behind me. Here's Gary again, my old favorite running buddy. We always manage to go side by side through a couple turns at every track. And here we are catching up to him. I guess Jem must have done something to get way ahead. We got a Mustang coming around on the left. And a second Mustang coming up behind me. Not in time for the turn, though. Oh, it's a V8. Even better. But still not... Oh, there's a Mustang and a V8. Man, I gotta get my story straight here. So, the V8 passes right through us. Mustang also gonna have to split us. Gary goes left to give him room. And we all go into this little corkscrew section together. I'm not able to get enough speed. In fact, I may have lost a little, it looks like, as compared to Gary. Alright, once again, got a Mustang right behind me, a V8 itching to pass. He makes the pass, still Mustang on the left. And just behind me, not close enough. Gary goes in for the pit. I figured I might pit, but no, not worth risking it with the Mustangs right there. I'll just do another lap. I started with full race fuel, so there was no real need to pit at any particular time. And here on the straight, Mustangs can take the pass. You know, the Mustangs really on this track were barely faster than the Miatas, and it was really quite pronounced in the qualifying how the slowest Mustang was something like 2 seconds faster than the fastest Miata. Okay, so here I've pitted on the next lap. There's Gary heading through turn 1, so I managed to lose about 3 seconds maybe through that pit stop. I don't know exactly how, but maybe he just did a stop and go. Well, that still doesn't make sense. That would have taken much less time. So I guess he just did a much better pit entry than I did. Alright, so we are back here doing my favorite turn, just keeping it on the track. Gary had to dodge a V8 there, which may have cost him a little bit of time, so I'm able to come right up on him, gaining back all that position lost after the pit stop. Looks like we're on a lap around 25, 26. I think the Miatas did about 36 laps in total. Well, I just posted my fastest lap of the race yet, so that explains how I caught up with Gary. Not able to get through at the beginning of the turn, but I've got favorable position through the turn, am able to get better exit speed, but is it enough? He's on the inside, which means he's probably going to have this turn, but yes he is. There we go. Gary and I side by side. It's officially a race. But even on the outside, I'm able to make the pass. V8 coming through. Oh, so close to not working out, but we both gave each other room. I just wasn't going to yield there at all. Having just passed Gary, I was not going to give that up to him. So V8 managed to get through no problem, but I wasn't going to do too much helping there to sacrifice my position. Alright, I have a little off, go a little wide. Gary's right behind me, and Gary is right in front of me. And man, was I slow, because look how far ahead he got just on that short straight. He goes a little bit hot into that turn, it looks like. Had a little bit of oversteer situation trying to correct it, but I wasn't able to pass on this straight. Another V8 coming by. We got a Mustang behind us, far enough that it's not really a problem right now. And a decent exit through that turn keeps me right behind Gary. Mustang coming up now. Looks like Carl in his purple Mustang. And I move to give him the inside, but he says, you guys are battling, I'll let you do it. So thank you, Carl, for that. And once again on this turn, I exit with more speed. Took a more inside line, fortunately, to Gary's outside line. And he yields on the right-hander there. I guess... Nope, what am I talking about? I thought he yielded. He manages to get through. But I carried a little bit more speed through. I guess, you know, I let him through, and by not challenging him side by side as much through that turn, I was able to get the exit speed I needed to beat his shallower inside turn, because that one's quite a tight turn there, and going too wide is definitely going to slow you down, or even just, you know, as he did, making that turn early on the inside. And that's it, just a couple more laps.